What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone for a match reaction. Juve won, Cagliari won, and well, the takeaway is that you just need to blame yourself. That's basically it. From the way we played in that second half, which was uninspiring, excuse me, which was kind of predictable that you were going to concede at one point the way the game was going, and not because Cagliari were good, because they were absolutely rubbish, but just because of that vibe. Then you need to blame Vlahovic because that game should have been 2-0. You won't get a more easier chance than that, I'm still not sure how the hell he missed that after the goals he scored on Wednesday. And then you need to blame Douglas Luiz because he's been absolutely rubbish. That's like he had a horrible game against Leipzig. He topped that off today, because that's just shambolic. To come up twice now, not once, twice in the same week with that attitude, basically, with that, I don't know, performance, period, is just shocking. It's just shocking. And that's why you do not win that game. It's as simple as that. It's two stupid, massive points drop that will set you back. You cannot drop points against a relegation side at home. It's just a no-go. It's just a no-go. If you have some sort of ambition this season and you want to do something, you cannot drop points in these type of games because I think it was like 30, 35 minutes, something like that, around the 30th minute, let's say that, we had 85% possession of the ball. We had about 200 and, I don't know, 50 balls played, passes made, and they 50. You need to take advantage, and we need to learn that quickly. It's all good in the Champions League when teams are a bit open, and we praise that, and we talked about that. But when teams sit a little bit back, I think Cagliari sat back, but not to an extreme level. And still, when you have that dominance in possession, in anything, like just the quality as well on the pitch, you need to put these games away. You 100% need to put these games away. You need to start creating more chances. In the first half, the vibe was, okay, it should have been 2-0. We were not 2-0 up, and that was kind of an issue as well. You had Koopmeiners a good shot. You had Koopmeiners who should have passed it to Mbangula, who could have just put it away or should put it away. You had those opportunities, and then you come out in that second half, and it was around the 60th minute where I tweeted out, I say, time to push now, because this is kind of like you're kind of falling asleep. Yeah, you have possession, you move the ball good, and while you don't give away chances, it's fine, but you need to do something more in these games. You need to kill it off. We need to learn that. And instead of that, we created a massive problem right now. You have Vlahovic, first off, how can you miss that? Like, I'm not even sure how you can miss that chance. I cannot put into words how it's possible that he missed that chance. It's impossible to miss that chance, and still he found a way to miss that chance, and that's horrible. That's horrible. I talked about you can miss chances that you cannot miss. Never, ever. Like, it's impossible. You can miss a chance here and there, but that was just put it away. Like, it won't get simpler than that. It won't get easier than that. You don't do that, and that's a massive problem because that was 2-0 and game done. That being said, it's still 1-0. It's still in control, and then you do something insane like that in your own box in Douglas Luiz. Too rash. Like I said, that's a player with zero confidence, which is weird because I've seen players play with a lot of confidence. Players like Danilo, actually, who comes on and knows he's not the captain, he's a bench player right now. He shows some sort of confidence. And then you have Douglas Luiz, who I liked before he joined, and I'm still not giving up on him. But that's awful. Like, that's embarrassing, and that is a massive problem right now. Because if his confidence was low, which I think it's evident it was low, I don't know if you can repair that right now. He gives away 2 pens in the space of 4 days, and 2 stupid pens. The first one against Leipzig. Why do you need to put your hands up like that? No need for doing that. And then today, also no need to go in that so rash. Just block it off. I'm not sure what he was trying to do, and that's horrible. On top of that, to actually top it off, is a Conceição red card, which actually had a good game. Conceição, probably the best player on that pitch. That is an insane red card to give. It's not a dive. Like, he actually touched him. He went down, and to send him off for that is just ridiculous. He was getting booted for 90 minutes, and nobody received a yellow card, and he got 2 yellow cards The first one deserved, by the way. The second one, that's not a dive. To call that a red is just embarrassing from that ref. He's definitely not the reason we didn't win that game. The reason is us. Like, the reason is us. It's from Vlahovic missing that chance, from Douglas Luiz, and just the attitude in that second half where there was no urgency to actually try and win that game. None whatsoever. Like, absolutely nothing. There was no drive to go in there and beat that Cagliari team down, who were poor. They were poor. They have no quality. I'm sorry. That's a team with very little quality. And we didn't put the fire to them in that second half. And that is an issue. That is an issue. We need to learn. It's match day 7, 8, I'm not sure. And we dropped stupid points again. We dropped ridiculous points today. Points we will not get back. And now we need to play catch up because Napoli are not dropping points against that Cagliari performance at home. There's no way. Inter are not dropping points against that type of performance from a Cagliari side at the San Siro or at the Maradona Stadium. It's not going to happen because that was a poor performance from Cagliari, and we just handed him the points on the point on a plate, and we dropped points. And now we talked about all the good things, and there are a lot of good things, and it's more exciting to watch Juve. I think everybody's more hyped, and that stays. However, you also need to acknowledge that these issues need to be resolved. You know, if you're on top against these weaker teams, you need to put these games away. And we didn't do that, and that's an issue. And then you need to look at coaching as well, because it's all good what we do now, but we need to find a solution for these type of games. And this far, we don't have those solutions. The solution was break that game open. We did it at Genoa with a pen. We did it today. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna put it away now. We're gonna cruise to it. And in the first half, I was like, man, we should have been up too. But I was like, okay, fine, just go for it in the second half. And we absolutely not once went for it. It was lackluster, like I said. It was on sleep mode, basically. It was just going through the motion, and it's just not good enough. That's as simple as that. On the day, it wasn't good enough, you know. And like I said, Conceição played well. I thought Kalulu had a good game, like stand out. And then it was like, it's not enough from the other guys, in my opinion, today. It wasn't enough. It wasn't that extra that we needed going into the break. And now you come out of that break with no Bremer, no Gonzalez, no Conceição. Probably Colt Miners will be back. He had some rib problems. But you play Lazio, I think, at the top of my head. You play Stuttgart. You play, is it Inter or something? Like, it's tough games coming up. You play Lazio at home, and you're missing players right now. So do we have an issue in these games? 100,000%. Do we have a solution? No. And by the looks of it, it's not even close to finding a solution for these type of games. But yeah, it's going to be a long break right now, from the highs on Wednesday with a low on Thursday with the Bremer injury to a very low right now. But let me know in the comments what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will speak to you guys very soon. Ciao.